In this game we play as Peter Parker, where he is not in his best moment of life. Not too long ago he separated from his partner Mary Jane, and also barely gets enough money to pay rent, but still manages to save the day as always with the help of Yuri Watton, a member of the police department. We begin with Spider-Man capturing Kingpin, one of the many supervillains in New York which recently had been causing trouble around the city. Now with a damaged suit, Peter goes to the laboratory of Otto Octavius, a nuclear physicist that has made many devices to help people without extremities. In this laboratory the suit is fixed and slightly upgraded. The next day Peter visits his Aunt May, the closest person to him, and before leaving he meets Martin Lee, the owner of the community center where May and many other people work, which seems like a good and caring person. Peter then receives a call from Mary Jane, warning him of a new group of criminals called the Inner Demons, led by Mr. Negative, whose identity is unknown for now. Peter deals with some of them and returns back with Otto, only to find out that Osborn, the monetary provider of Otto, cancels all his budget because he considers that it is not of more use to him. Even though Peter will no longer be paid, he decides to still help Otto with his experiments. He then meets Miles, a guy who just recently lost his father due to an attack of the Inner Demons. Peter, who went through something similar, recommends him to go with Aunt May to the community service to clear out his mind. At the same time we also find out that the government has hired a group of mercenaries called Silver Sable, and their job is to exterminate all the criminals at any cost. Spider-Man continues saving various civilians and detaining members of the Inner Demons, and finds out that Mr. Negative is actually Martin Lee, and that his mission is to retrieve the Devil's Breath, which is a substance very poisonous, that he is planning to use on Osborn, because when he was just a kid, Osborn exposed him to that substance, and made him get his powers, but at the cost of accidentally killing his parents. Spider-Man rushes to his location, and efficiently captures him, not knowing that this will only be the beginning. Peter goes to Otto's laboratory, and finds out that he had made mechanical tentacles that are attached to his back and controlled through his brain. Peter receives a call from Yuri, and informs him of a truck transporting the Devil's Breath who was just robbed. So being almost forced to leave, he goes to the truck without asking Otto his intentions with its new invention. As soon as Spider-Man got to the scene he receives another call, but this time it looks like someone has freed everyone at the maximum security prison, where the most powerful supervillains are. But if things weren't bad already, 6 supervillains have made an alliance to make chaos around the city, formed by Electro, Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture, Mr. Negative, and Otto, which now is known as Doc Ock. Spider-Man meets them all at the top of the building, and being unable to leave or escape, he battles them all at once.
Stay out of our way.
After defeating Spider-Man, Otto opens up the Devil's Breath and makes it spread around the city, causing many people to be hospitalized. Then we see Spider-Man right after waking up goes back to action with 14 broken bones to put an end to this and find a cure for everyone in the city. While Peter defeats the alliance of villains, Miles gets bitten by a spider, which is not a big deal for now. So going back with Spider-Man, he has defeated everyone except for Otto, which now has stolen them only cure in the city. So to stand a chance against Otto, Spider-Man makes a new suit. Now in equal conditions, both friends battle the last time. Spider-Man comes victorious and without wasting any time retrieves the cure, but finds out that May also was infected, and she won't make it much longer. So now he either has to choose between saving thousands of people or saving the most precious person in his life. After saying goodbye to his aunt, Peter gives the cure to the scientists so that it can be produced massively. And after a few hard weeks, Peter starts living a better life, where now got back together with Mary Jane and discovers that Miles was bitten by a spider similar to the one that bit him. So now its new mission will be to train and prepare him for the future.
It's pretty weird, right? Not that weird.